What's the role of the microfinancing industry in the economic landscape that we have now, post-downturn?
I think post the downturn, the role of the microfinance industry is actually more important than ever. I think in the core, what the microfinance industry is doing is financial inclusion. In the developing world, what you see is a financial sector that's, in a way, incomplete. We've seemed to think that financial services are only for the top segment of the socioeconomic pyramid, where in fact, the products and services that a lot of us take for granted are also products and services that the lower ends of the pyramid can actually benefit from. So what the actual microfinance industry is doing is financial inclusion. So providing financial services for low-income clients, and in that way, bringing them into the financial sector with products that enable them to save or to have credit when they need it for different purposes, or to cover some risks like insurance and so on. So in a downturn where people not only go through a period where their income streams are probably lower, but also more infrequent or less predictable, I think access for financial services and financial inclusion play a bigger role than ever. So I think it's an industry that was born some 20 to 30 years ago, but now as we come into this downturn, I think the role of it, being it now not a mature industry, but an up-and-coming industry, is bigger than ever.
You are co-founder of Banco Compartamos, one of the largest microfinance institutions in Latin America. What would you say is your organization's mission?
Well, I would say our mission in Compartamos is actually to provide opportunities of development for low-income households in Mexico through innovative, large-scale models that enhance people's lives. I think back in the early 90s, when we were founding Compartamos, we pretty much thought that our intervention by providing financial services to our clients would, in fact, drastically and absolutely change your lives. We still believe that, access to financial services is something that provides great wealth and great value to the client's lives. But slowly, I think we've come to realize that what we're bringing to the table is no more than a tool. It's a tool that enables them to, again, manage better their cash flow or cover their risks. But it's the clients that actually do the work. It's the clients that actually take that tool and take it to a different level. The results of the microfinance, or the impact that the microfinance industry is having on clients' lives, sometimes varies. I mean, on average, I think they bring a lot of value into providing these tools to these clients. But, some people will do better, some people will not do as well. But having access to financial services, I think it's an opportunity for them to take on their own lives and to add value to them. We started out talking a lot about, a solution to poverty or poverty alleviation in the communities that we work at. I think today most people in the industry realize that yes, microfinance does important things and provides important tools for those households, but there are a lot of other things that need to come into play to really have an impact on poverty. Access to good quality health services, infrastructure, housing, education, all of that is part of all the tools that are needed in the developing world for these low-income communities and these low-income families to improve their livelihoods. So financial services is just a part of it. And I think as an industry, we need to make sure that we know exactly what is it we do for the clients, what kind of impact we have for them. But clearly the promise of a silver bullet, if you will, to end poverty, that's not what microfinance is about. Microfinance is really about financial inclusion and giving the tools to those clients for them to change their own lives.
The IPO was a major landmark for Compartamos. What makes it a sustainable institution, though, long-term?
I think long-term, when Compartamos thinks about sustainability, I think we think about continually adding value to all of our stakeholders. So first and foremost, the clients, the households that we serve and the communities where we serve them. We need to make sure that to be sustainable through time, our products are products they can benefit from. One of the things that's clearly a condition in any up-and-coming industry is that at first we're very concerned about how we can provide these products and services to the people that we serve. So if you will, it's pretty much of a supply-driven industry. We're now into a period in which we're trying to look more in detail exactly what is it about our products that works best with these families, and then provide them with good tools, good products, good quality, low price, good access. In that sense, just keep giving them options and tools of products and services that can help them manage their cash flows and their risks. So first and foremost is adding value to those clients. Also to the communities where we work with. When a bank like Compartamos or any other microfinance institution comes into a low-income community, we want to make sure that the whole community and not just the clients that we're tending to benefit from that. So access to financial services should then have, in a way, an impact on the whole community. Second of all, also adding value to the staff. Compartamos, as of today, has almost 10,000 people working full-time, and these are people that are walking the streets in the households and in the marketplaces where we do our business and the people that we serve. And we also want to provide an opportunity for those people working within the bank to become better people, to become better persons, to become better individuals and better professionals. For many years, we've been named one of the top companies to work for. Last year, we were named the best company to work for in Mexico. So third, value into also the stakeholders of investors. We want to provide investors an opportunity to invest in a profitable, sound, growing microfinance institution and industry in a way that they themselves can also explicitly target not only financial goals, but also social goals in what they're doing. So long-term sustainability for us is really providing long-term value for all stakeholders within our community and within our company.